Master Distiller Rep Ben Tarabello of Tarabello Distillery. You can visit us if you ever have to do any gifting at tarabello.com. Check out our cool feature of customization, where you can custom the label design even putting on your client's name. This podcast today is going to knock the ball out of the park, not just figuratively. It's called supplier rotation. Really scary word, because no one wants to tell the guy who's now become their best friend, because they're their biggest clients, that hey, I'm looking elsewhere. So you gotta strategically plan at the get-go, because that's just where it's easiest to make it happen. And that is save barrels. It's easy to order from one place, but it's a big purchase. Barrels is a big purchase. You're not going to do this for shrinks. It's a tenth of a cent and hours of work to save $10. And frankly, there's no security because there's always shrinks available on the market. We're talking about a double-edged advantage over here. Have multiple suppliers, which they all know the other one is. They're always vying for complete purchase order. In addition, if one doesn't have, guess what? You can always get from the other. That is strategic planning. So let's just see how it's going. You call, hey, I want barrels. How many do you have? Says he, I need let's keep it simple. You have 100 barrels you need. Get 70, 20, and 10. Okay. So now the one that's getting 70, tell him up front, I'm using this for my bourbons. He says, but you also make a rum, and I'm a big believer in having multiple spirits. Like I've said previously, not too many SKUs, but you want to diversify. So you have a rum, a bourbon, and just a mixer of a vodka that's not going to make you much. Don't market that heavily. It's going to wind up costing you. You heard right. So now, you have the 3 different SKUs. 2 of them are aged. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to go ahead and age each spirit in a different bottle. Now that you're aging a barrel. Now that you're aging them in different barrels, you can keep track and keep them by persistently over and over from the same ones. Yeah. Now here is where it gets really fun, okay? So you're going to have rum aging in one company's barrel, the bourbon in another barrel, then say you're ordering from 3 suppliers. The last 10 barrels you can use for experimental gin. Either you do tell them, you don't tell them, it's not really that you're keeping them separate, because it will then go ahead and give them, like, okay, you need me sense of feeling, but it's out there. You have 3 suppliers. It's going to keep the prices down. You're going to have leverage if one has a supply issue of not enough barrels. And now they're fighting for your business. Understand? And that's the goal. So you got your gin, your rum, your bourbon. You can even have multiple bourbons, come to think of it, or whiskeys under the same name, or multiple rums. Just, you obviously have the mother name, and this is this type, and this is this type, and this is that type. An additional advantage of this is, interestingly, it's hard to believe that this is how it is, but many of them will give you better supply terms. Okay, you'll get 60, 90, because they know you're getting from someone else. Others are going to feel pressured. They have to make a deadline. They know you need 100. You're only taking 10, 20 from them. They can say, hey, I'll give you a big discount if you take more. Now, that is a conversation for another time, if you should give into it and eat away at the other ones, relationships or not. It's about the fact that they're all kindly aware of, and now they're going to all be vying for position. Now, you have to treat all 3 very respectful. Don't play them, because if they feel played, they're going to come after you. The same can be done for your glass. Again, glass can be tricky if you make your label and everything dependent on the bottle shape, but you guys know it already. What do I suggest you use? Wine bottles. You're using wine bottles, a slight variation, not going to make a difference. Not only that, when you have 3, 4 different suppliers, they're really paying attention here, because, hey, why are you doing that? Be careful with the corks, though, because at times one neck is a little different. It makes it that it's always available for a supplier. Also tricky, very doable. One disappears, it's corn at the end of the day. Grapes and vineyards Oh well. Guys, we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for listening to the Everything But the Bottle podcast. If you're a winery, brewery, distillery, make sure you sign up at ttbmath.com, the software you need running your winery, brewery, and distillery so you can focus on the actual creation of your wine and spirits and leave us to do all this math. See you all tomorrow.